Hi, I'm Michelle Davey for CTV. April 12, 1861 is an important day in American history and for Charleston. On that morning, the first shots of the Civil War were fired in the harbor on Fort Sumter. Today, as Sesquicentennial events continue, the question being raised is whether Charleston is celebrating the bloodiest war in American history or learning from it. Last week, the Charleston City paper made an editorial by Wando High School history teacher Daniel Giddick the cover story. In his piece, Giddick suggests that the anniversary should be a day to reflect on the Civil War and its impact on the United States. However, across the city, events commemorating the war's 150th anniversary, everything from concerts and films to lectures and reenactments, have led many of Charleston citizens to wonder if the Civil War is being glorified instead of revered.
Right. I wouldn't say celebrating, I would say commemorating in a sense of informative for the younger generations.
The Sesquicentennial events also mark the second time in months that modern civil rights sensitivities have collided with the past. Last December, members of the NAACP protested the secession ball. The Confederate Heritage Trust danced to commemorate the firing of Fort Sumter. Members of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People questioned the appropriateness of the event, perceiving the intent of the ball to honor the men who went to war to defend a government and economic system that kept blacks slaves. Chris Lamb, a communication professor at the College of Charleston, agrees in part with event critics, but sees the 150th anniversary events as a good opportunity to teach young people about Charleston's history.
One of the things that's missing in our adults is a deep sense of history, and if high school students are learning about history by going to these events, even though there may be some myths involved, I just think I think what's gained is far bigger than maybe what's lost.
The Civil War is an inseparable part of Charleston's history. Ultimately, it is the people who will decide whether or not they take Giddick's advice and see the Civil War's 150th anniversary as a time for reflection. For CTV, I'm Michelle Davey.